Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Solitude Circular Dedicated LED Pendant 139915. Beautiful fixture incorporating hand-cut fire polished crystals that Hubbardton Forge sources from the best studios all over the world. This is part of the Synchronicity collection, which uses things like crystals and handmade glass. Check it out. There's also other versions of this. There's linear versions, 52.5, 52.9 inches, 24 inches long. It's also matching wall sconce. Check them all out if you can. Let's get into the size of the fixture itself. So when we talk about the body of the fixture, we are talking about the distance from the bottom of the lowest crystal to the top of the highest crystal. And this is all independent of the cables that are coming down. That is 10.6 inches high. This is 38 inches in diameter. It's a good size. When we talk about overall height, now we're talking about the distance from the ceiling itself to the bottom of the fixture. And you remember, you've got 4 cables going up into these grippers that are in the canopy. It's going to allow you to bring this up and have it anywhere from, what is it? It is 30 inches at its shortest to 100 inches at its longest. If you need shorter than 30 inches or longer than 100 inches, drop me a quick email and I can go over that with the customs department and see what we can do for you. We do customs all day long. So let's hop into the canopy idea. Canopy is 8.5 inches in diameter. It's about this wide, because don't forget, this is a low voltage dedicated LED pendant. So that canopy is holding a transformer and a driver for the LEDs down below. 2 out of the 4 cables coming down are going to be holding charges, low voltage charges, positive and a negative. All 4 are structural cables. They're going to be going into these things called grippers. So the grippers are basically, you're feeding the cable up into it. You're going to bring this up and get it where you want it to be, make sure it's level, and then you're going to be snipping those in the end. So there. It's also the nice thing about low voltage fixtures, if there were ever an accident and someone pulled this down, because it's low voltage, it's completely safe. So it's just another thing that Hubbardton Forge does to be on your side. Let's get into a couple of other details. I want to show you the installations instructions, because it's going to show you a lot of stuff that you need to know. So if you're on our page for this, look over on this side, and midway down you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you that canopy, how it goes together, how the cables go into the grippers. It's also going to show you, it's going to be going over a junction box. And the big thing about this, it's coming in at 60 pounds, 60.4 pounds. Anything over 25 pounds, we have to recommend that you install this to a structure of the building independent of just the J-box. So look at those installations instructions, take that PDF, it's a link, so you can send it over to your installer and you can show them what you're up to, and just to make sure that you have everything in place before you guys order this, okay? It's not a big deal, it's just that you always want to get your ducks in a row. Slope ceiling adaptable to 45 degrees, so if it's on a slope, 45, anywhere really, you're good to go, because they're just cables coming down. No big deal. Let's get into how this kind of works. So you have a ring, you have on the inside of the ring, you have dedicated LEDs that are pushing light toward the center of this fixture. They are going into a frosted diffuser that's holding these crystals. The crystals are sitting in little holes. And basically the light is going to be passing through the diffuser. Because it's frosted, it's refracting light and reflecting light up and down. So you've got light coming down, light going up. And you also have light going into the sides of those crystals, and that is actually going up and down in the crystals as well, and you kind of see it in the facets. So it's a really amazing way to light these crystals. And Hubbardton Forge's designers are spot on in how they can bend light. Very cool. Let's get into another thing. 50 watts of electricity is going into this. And remember, it's low voltage. It's going to be pumping out 2100 lumens, which is quite a bit. You want to put this on a dimmer. Make sure when you talk to your installer, you tell them that this is a dedicated LED pendant, because there are different dimmers for incandescent versus LEDs, and you're fine with that. Let's get into finishes now. If you're on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over on this side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a tab. It's going to say Finishes Help Guide. Click on that for me. There's going to be a video on there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes and how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be talking about a chart a little farther down on the page. You'll see it next to me here. It's going to kind of go over the differences between heavy forging and non-heavy forging, and it'll be talked about in that video. So it's really important that you kind of watch the video, use the chart. You can click on that chart on different things. So you can click on dark smoke and a big page will pop up and show you lots of different things in dark smoke. Click on burnished steel or natural iron, it'll do the same thing. But it's really important that you understand how Hubbardton Forge's finishes are kind of divided into translucent and opaque, and how they can look on different fixtures. Our showroom in Vermont has we're up to 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's on Display page. It's way up there in those red tabs again, so click on that and you can see what we have to show you. That changes all the time because we're always adding things as they come out. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. We have an amazing clearance center here too. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you were coming to visit us, bring a good-sized vehicle, something like a big SUV or maybe a small truck or something like that, because you might find something in the clearance center that you want to take home, and it's a lot of fun to go through. 75% off MSRP is an amazing bargain, so you should really take advantage of it if you can. Like I said, we're open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can call us at 802-446-2400 during business hours. You can email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. We love to answer emails. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else even comes close to that. Some larger items are non-returnable. We'll always tell you about that. It'll be in the description thing, that part of the description underneath on the very bottom. So keep an eye out for that. We also offer a rush program. Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. They don't stock anything. That's how you're going to get all your finishes, your adjustable ranges to play with, all those things. We can cut that time in half, and it's super inexpensive. If you want to know more, drop a quick email, and I can walk you through the whole thing, okay? So if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Love to see you in our showroom sometime, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.